Bright suns and rising moons, everyone. This is Star Wolf Hunter here, and as you can see, I'm about to play a video from Ordinary Adventures latest video. So I hope YouTube doesn't strike me for putting this on my video. But these guys, Peter and Kittra who run Ordinary Adventures, has some new knowledge of the latest things that will be happening with the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser. Alright, well, I'm about to turn it over to them, so to speak. So, here we go.
Everybody, welcome back to Ordinary Adventures.
In just a couple weeks, the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is going to launch. We have a lot of new information that has been released over the last few months, including information of the characters, the story, the food, previews of some of the experiences.
We're going to be some of the first guests aboard the Halcyon. They have sent us our itineraries, and they've released some exclusive merch.
Come with us on this adventure.
So, I don't know about you, Peter, but I'm freaking stoked to go on the Galactic Star Cruiser. We're very positive. I know that some of the stuff that they've released so far hasn't looked that great, but I'm optimistic and I'm actually really, really excited.
Yeah, we're the kind of people that want things to be awesome, and we're also huge Star Wars fans, which means that we are excited to experience this new thing. We are invested here. We are roughly $4,000 invested in this experience, so we don't want to be disappointed. And if you're looking for an angry video saying how this is going to be a failure and how horrible it is, look elsewhere. This is not the YouTube channel that you're looking for.
There we go.
We are going to be on the inaugural cruise. We spent a lot of money, so we're going to be honest about that experience.
Yeah.
So if you aren't subscribed, hit subscribe below because you're not going to want to miss out on that adventure. 2 nights. 2-day adventure. It immerses you in the world of Star Wars via a live-action role-playing experience.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a hotel. It's more like a cruise.
And you know that we love to go on cruises.
Yeah. And guests will choose their own pass as the adventure continues over the 2 days, and things are going to change based on the allegiances we take. And
I know, we're not big cosplayers or bounding people. This is probably going to be the first time I've ever participated in a live action kind of role-playing scenario, and I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Before we get to the good stuff, we want to give you a little backstory, some nerdy little details about the Star Cruiser. This is one of the finest vessels in the Chandrila Star Line. And just like Batu, the Halcyon has been given a rich history inside the Star Wars canon.
Yeah, so there's a series of comic books called Star Wars Halcyon Legacy, and they tell a bunch of stories of what has happened on this famed Star Cruiser throughout history, starting with the High Republic. The Starlight Beacon was actually the destination of one of the Halcyon's earliest voyages. The ship has been visited by Ura Singh, Dan Wessel, Padme, Anakin, Lando, Hondo Anaka.
And now us.
One point, there was a very famous Star Wars couple who had their honeymoon on there.
Who, Anakin and Padme?
I think he's alluding to Han and Leia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's got to be nice then, right?
Yeah. There's a bunch of comic books coming out. You're going to be able to see all the rich history of this, and I'm sure it'll show up in other forms. So this little guy right here is Shub, and he's the guy that actually was the founder of the Star Line.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to actually see him on board.
Dang it.
But how cool would it be?
He has that little outfit. He has I love the style.
He almost looks like Bob and Frank.
He does. Yeah. Maybe they're related in some way.
Everywhere the Starliner has gone in the galaxy has shown some resistance activity, and the First Order has taken notice. So we're going to arrive at a launch pad, we're going to take a shuttle into space, and we're going to dock with the Star Cruiser, discover this world on this spaceship. So the buttons around the ship are all pressable.
Oh my god, I'm going to push every single button.
All do something. Levers can be pulled. I guess we're going to make a video of just trying to touch every single button.
It's going to be like, can we touch every single button?
This is a cross-section showing the bridge and atrium of the Halcyon.
I guess I didn't realize the bridge was so close to the atrium.
Yeah, and that's the shuttle that we actually take on board.
Okay, so we load in right there, and then we go into, like, the main lobby.
Yeah, the dining room is right below it, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is just like a cruise ship.
Yeah.
A cruise ship in space. I'm just so excited. It's coming up so soon.
Yeah. How cool does this look? And this is concept art. I expect that's what's probably going to look like. And I don't know, that's exciting to me. On the Play Disney app, they have updated the Star Wars data pad with some information, including the itineraries and a map. Yeah, so the bridge is right off the side there. The launch pod dock, that's where we load. The sublight lounge, that's like the little cantina.
Yes. That's where you're going to find me the whole time.
There's a store. So there's a bunch of different maps here. I guess level 4 is all capped.
This is so funny because it really does look like the Disney Cruise Line, like how they have it laid out.
Yeah.
You could go into the app and look at all what's everywhere on the ship. That's funny.
This is deck 4, the dining room. So the dining room is that huge section on deck 4. You notice there's like some red areas. I'm guessing those are locked.
Yeah, so I would say pro tip, if you're going on the Star Cruiser, you're going to want to bring your iPhone, download the Disney Play app, and make sure that you have this, because I'm sure this is going to come into play.
Oh, yeah.
Like, big time.
But I want to get into the engineering room. I want to get into the cargo hold, and it looks like we're going to need some kind of keys to get in there. Mm-hmm. There's the lightsaber training pod.
Yes.
Which, by the way, since they announced that, I was always kind of like, why? It makes no sense for the Starliner to have a lightsaber training pod, but I guess in the comics, they explain that the Jedi, during the High Republic, used to sometimes be on this ship, and they made them a training, like, so they could train while they're on board.
That's nice. So, very convenient for them.
Yeah.
What is a climate simulator?
Children's Sleep with Melatonin is the #1 pediatrician recommended sleep brand for children. Melissa and Doug makes well-crafted toys that spark big imagination.
Yeah.
So basically, you go
Sorry
out
about
there
that.
Garden, and it simulates you being on Earth with open air.
Sorry about that, guys. They had
That's nice. So, you know, if you need like a little breather,
a little
it'll be like we're like
commercial.
actually getting some air. That's
But let's get back.
Deck 5 and Deck 7 also have cabins. And on the DataPad app, they have updated with our itineraries for the entire cruise. And we're going to get into that in just a second. Before we do, I wanted to introduce you to the cast of characters. So Captain Keevan is the captain of the ship. She's a strong and decisive leader, endearing herself to both crew and passengers by being fair to all and cool under pressure. And we'll likely find her on the ship's bridge, and it'd be wise to listen carefully and follow her instructions, because I'm guessing things are going to go down when we're on the bridge. Like, Crosier's going to show up.
well, good thing she's cool, calm, and collected under pressure.
But interestingly, she has a secret. So she's been working for this ship for 3 decades. She saw an opportunity here. She saw the ship's manifest in the large cargo hold, and she had this chance meeting with Leia Organa, which inspired her to become a larger part of the Resistance and turn the ship into kind of a rum runner to help the Resistance pull off missions.
Okay, that's cool.
So we thought we were on a luxury Starliner, but it looks like we're actually putting ourselves in the middle of this war between the Resistance and the First
I
Order.
just wanted to like go, you know, have like a cocktail in the lounge. What do we sign up for, Peter?
Yeah. Speaking of the First Order, First Lieutenant Armin Croy has boarded the ship. He's on a mission to interrogate every guest, crew member, and droid aboard.
Yes, we gotta play it cool. If we're going for the Resistance, I still don't know.
Wenka Muck is the cruise director. So we've been on cruises in the past. Cruise directors like in charge of fun.
Yeah, they come out and they're like, all right, Halcyon, you ready to party? We're going to get this cruise going. Oh, yeah.
And by your side, you're actually going to find a droid. There's going to be a droid on board. It's SK620. This is an astromech droid. It's Mock's assistant cruise director, ensuring things run smoothly and on time. And while he loves to have fun with the guests, like you can sometimes see him do like a conga line with the younglings and stuff like that.
Funny.
He's also good in a pinch should anything go awry. The secret here is his data bank is full of resistance secrets. And his partner, Wenka, is going to try to keep him safe at all costs, and I'm sure we're going to have to participate in that in some way.
Okay. Of course, his data bank is full of secrets. He's cute.
Yeah.
He's so cute. Oh, I hope we get... Look at his little name tag. Look at his little name tag. You see him?
Yeah.
What
His little eye in the
Oh my
center,
god,
too.
what a little cutie.
Yeah.
I like him.
I hope they sell like scaled replicas.
Give me all the merch.
Yeah. So this is Sammy. Sammy's from Han Solo's home world of Corellia. He's enthusiastic, good-natured ship mechanic. I'm sure we're going to find him in the engineering room. He was a wrench turner on Corellia, and he found a job aboard the Halcyon because he wanted to join up with the Resistance. Seems like a nice guy, though,
He
right?
does. Yeah.
And this is Gaia, an intergalactic Twi'lek pop star.
Ooh, this is my girl right here. I am stoked. This gives me so much Fifth Element vibes.
Yeah.
Like, I just want, like I said, I just want to chill in the lounge and listen to my Twi'lek pop star.
Yeah. I want aliens, and having
Yeah.
a Twi'lek makes me excited that there's going to be aliens on board. In addition to her musical career, the superstar fights for the integrity and freedom of the Twi'lek people, and sometimes operates within the criminal underworld to achieve some goals. So while this is the first time that we were going to meet her in person, you've actually heard her sing before in Oga's Cantina.
Yeah.
It's a song called Ua Suka.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I'm not even joking. Like, you think I'm joking? I listen to the Oga's Cantina playlist all the time. It's on Spotify. It's amazing, and that is a jam.
We
I
also
hope she plays it when we're there.
Yeah, and you may remember from we did a video on the Art of Galaxy's Edge where we talked about this canceled supper club. It was the Calicori Club.
Mm-hmm.
She was going to be the proprietor and the
Okay.
performer of that canceled restaurant that never made it in Batu. Maybe someday. But her style is described as kind of a neo-soul, jazzy funk.
Yeah.
And she's seeking to obtain some coaxium to help save her planet. I have a feeling that maybe we're going to help her.
Okay. Listen, I'm really good.
I
I'm
hear-
really good at getting coaxium, in case you didn't know.
I hear on our excursion to Batu, there might be a hunk of junk out there that can help us get some
We
coaxium.
could smuggle some runs, maybe.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank Trade Coffee for sponsoring today's video. Did you know that 90% of coffee at the grocery store is actually stale? And we're just used to it. So instead of buying the same old coffee, let Trade Coffee send you something freshly roasted. Trade Coffee sells the freshest roasted and ethically sourced beans from America's
sorry
best
about this.
independent roasters.
Most
They ship
YouTubers
free to you as often
do
as you like,
a,
whole bean or ground. You take the coffee quiz to get started. It's so easy and fun to get matched up with roasters you've never heard of before. Trade
kinda like
Coffee
a,
experts taste test over 400 roasts and use
Slam
technology to match you to
article
your ideal coffee.
for
And they are so sure that they're going to get it right, they'll guarantee that
sponsors,
you love it, or they'll send you a
so they
replacement
can
bag for free.
be sponsored.
Anyone who knows me knows how much I love coffee, and I recently got matched up with PT's Coffee, this Flatlander blend. This is a medium roast coffee.
So it's not a
It is
slam,
so
it's just
good.
some
It has notes of
YouTubers
chocolate,
like to
green bean, and roasted almonds.
do their
It's so
sponsors
fresh.
during
I'm
their
obsessed with it.
videos.
Right now, Trade is offering $20 off your first 3 bags when you go to drinktrade.com/ordinary, or you could just click the link in the description down below. That's more than 16 cups of coffee for free. To get started, take their quiz at drinktrade.com/ordinary and start your journey for your perfect cup.
D309, she is a droid that we'll see on view screens on board the Halcyon. Her primary responsibility is running the ship logistics, so she certainly knows everyone and everything happening on the voyage.
Yeah, so we're gonna ask her tons of questions. Don't worry. Do you think she's like Suri and she'll like respond?
Maybe. I do think that like she's like one of those things that in our cabin we're gonna be able to.
Yeah, like we'll turn on our little TV and she'll be like, "Hello, welcome to the Galactic Star, the Halcyon."
So we're gonna interact with these characters over these 2 days. not just in person, but also on the DataPad app. They're gonna message us and they're gonna
Of course.
give us missions and requests. The story might evolve. Speaking of itinerary, let's talk about that because that's the most exciting thing. A couple weeks ago, we got sent our itinerary for our voyage. Since then, it's kind of disappeared. Luckily, Dano from the Dano channel was able to screenshot it all, and thanks to his foresight, we have the screenshot. So we're going to go through that right now.
Yeah, he was smart. At least one of us was smart. We're looking right now at the lightsaber training, and it says this is an event that is available for
this
scheduling.
is stuff you can do.
We have since seen some footage. We've seen Josh D'Amaro wielding the lightsaber against this training remote. I don't know. He looked like an old man playing a video, like playing a Wii video game.
How I'm gonna look in our video. Like, to be honest, I'm gonna look so like that doing it. To be honest, I was never really that excited for the lightsaber training. It's a cool concept. I'm sure it'll be really fun for little kids. We love all the legacy lightsabers and stuff, and we made our own lightsabers, so we're fans of that. But it was never something that I was like, oh, I can't wait to do my lightsaber training on the Star Cruiser. But, I mean, I'm excited. Maybe it'll be, better than it looks. I said, we're being optimistic here.
The other gamey part of this is there's an unscheduled bridge ops training. So this is where we get to go onto the bridge and
push a bunch of buttons.
It says the training covers navigation. So we get to learn how to fly the ship, shields, in case the First Order show up. I mean, shields would be good. Loaders. What does loaders mean? Maybe we're gonna smuggle someone on board, or something like that. Yeah, even weapons. So they showed footage of this too. People have been making fun of this.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks cheap. You know what I mean?
I'm also hopeful that the stuff that we've seen was unfinished. They were trying to market this, and still because of the pandemic, trying to finish up at the same time. So I'm hoping it was unfinished stuff. And you know you're also excited for this lunch buffet.
I'm excited. How many times am I going to say I'm excited?
A billion times.
I'm most excited for the food. This is, we all know this. Yeah. So I'm just, to see all the selection, I'm going to, one of each.
During lunch, you can choose from a collection of small bites like sandwiches, soup, mini flatbreads, assorted salads.
So here's what the lunch meal looks like.
Presentations.
For at least maybe around the lounge.
It all looks really cool, even the buffet.
Apparently the food will taste familiar, but will look very different. It's gonna have
or it could be the dining area.
There's this bubble waffle bread that apparently looks weird, but it tastes like grilled cheese.
Nice. The taste of our home world.
So here you join a crew member on a 15-minute exploration of the Halcyon Star Cruiser and discover its rich and colorful history.
I love that. Yeah. Once again, it's like a normal cruise. I remember the first ever Disney cruise we went on. We took a tour of the ship, and it was so helpful. Yeah. So,
the funny thing is here, it says groups leave every 30 minutes from the Halcyon Star Cruiser model in the atrium. So much like a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Of course, they have your DataPad orientation because you're going to need to, sadly, know this DataPad for this experience to work out. And then at 3 o'clock for half an hour, there's the Galactic Social, which you just mix and mingle with all your new friends.
I like that.
And like any cruise ship, there's a ship muster drill.
Funny.
Yeah, when you get on a cruise ship, the first thing you got to do is you got to watch the safety briefings, know where you got to meet if something goes wrong, and the same thing here. And guess what? I'm guessing something's going to go wrong on this journey. It's not going to go perfectly, so maybe we'll have to know where to go and what to do in that case.
So you got to pay attention. Ooh, the captain's reception. This is also something that they do on a normal cruise. It's where the captain comes out and you kind of mingle. And I think there's cocktails.
Yeah, pro tip on a Disney ship, it's probably the only way to get a free cocktail.
Yeah, and it's unlimited. There's just people walking around with trays of drinks.
So there's 2 dinner services every night. The first night is going to be an evening with Gaia. So while we eat, we're going to watch the legendary Twilight Star showcase her vocal talents in a special intimate show accompanied by her talented Rhodian keyboardist.
Yes.
So we're going to have a Rhodian keyboardist.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's cool.
I want intergalactic food. So the main dining room here is called the Crown of Crosier Dining Room. And this is named after the planet of Crosier, which is known for its industrial ship ports That is where the Millennium Falcon was built, and it was also where the ship was built. There's a seafood ceviche, which features this miniature squid kind of thing. I'm guessing it kind of looks like the octopus from the Mandalorian episode.
Can't wait. I'll be taking one for the team with that one.
Yeah. The thing that everybody that did the press preview was talking about was there's a salmon dish that appears to be alive.
Ew.
It kind of waves to you from a bed of bamboo rice. So this effect is created using bonito flakes, which are like these flakes of smoked fermented fish.
Okay, well, we'll be getting that one.
And then also on the first day, we're going to get sabacc lessons because there's going to be a tournament later in the cruise.
Yeah,
So
we're a little rusty on our sabacc, so we'll probably go to that.
And here they play a version of sabacc called Croissant Shift, which is not the version that comes... So I guess it's different rules.
Yeah.
And also, sabacc is a little bit complicated, probably not good for younger people. So they say for younger passengers, they're going to learn a version called Bounty Hunter, which is a fun matching game.
Maybe that's what we should learn.
So at 7 p.m., they have the Outer Rim Regalia. This is where you wear your best galactic outfit and join in our grand passenger showcase.
Yeah, so this seems like a fashion show. Or like a fashion competition to see like who has the best, Galactic Star Cruiser outfit. That's my guess. I don't think we're going to win that one.
No. And next up, so this is what you're going to do. This one.
Oh, dance lessons. I didn't realize this.
I love Rockstar dance lessons.
Oh my god. Of course you're not going to do this dance with me?
I'll film you doing it.
Great.
But it's such a cruise kind of thing to do, to have like a dance lesson or something.
That's great.
So at 8 o'clock, they have a thing called Sector Set, which passengers of all ages can play this exclusive Halcyon Star Cruiser game. Be the first to match all 5 planets located in a single region.
Okay.
Dano was guessing that this might be their version of bingo. I think what's surprising about this is how packed the schedule is. There's just so much going on. The CSL Star Show at Bespin, what it's going to be is you're going to be looking outside the windows at the screens.
Like in your room, or?
I think, no, in the probably atrium, and you'll see over Bespin. Well, you could in your room too. I've always wanted to go to Bespin. I mean, we're not going to get to go down to Bespin, but
we're going to fly there.
We'll be overlooking Bespin, and it seems like there's probably going to be a fireworks display.
Why can't we go to Endor? They have like tons of parties there. Okay, anyway.
Okay, now on day 2, we have our unscheduled Batu transport. So we haven't been scheduled for this, but what you do is you head into this shuttle that docks on the ship and sends you back down to Batu. We land like right over in the First Order area.
I'm excited. I've been to Batu many times, but never via transport.
Now, Dano here has scheduled Droid Depot and Oga's Cantina. We have an Oga's Cantina reservation. If you are booking the Galactic Star Cruiser, one thing they don't tell you, this is a pro tip. So 60 days before your trip, like any Walt Disney World vacation, you need to book. If you want to go to Oga's, if you want to do Droid Depot, if you want to do Savi's workshop, they'll build your own lightsaber, you need to make reservations. Problem is, those sell out like
so fast, yeah.
What they don't tell you, and I learned this, is if you call the Galactic Star Cruiser phone number and you have a reservation, they hold a certain amount of reservations for Star Cruiser guests.
I just think it's funny that you actually have to call. Like, there isn't some easier way to do it.
Well, you're booking your excursion.
I know.
Too.
I remember when you called.
Yeah.
We're like, can we please get Oga's Cantina? And I think that's the only one we booked.
So that morning there is a breakfast buffet. So before you go down to the planet, you can eat some breakfast, some hearty and tasty choices, is what it says. And there's also a grab and go option. So
we're gonna get both.
So if you just want some light bites and a cup of coffee.
You don't got time for the buffet. You got to get to bed too.
Yeah. So you start your day with a unique off-planet breakfast of hot and cold small plates and a variety of beverages, including juices, fresh brewed coffee, Bubo Wampa Family Farms blue milk. So you can get blue milk on the Star Cruisers.
Wait, do you think we could get cereal and then put the blue milk in the cereal and then live our fantasy?
You just blew my mind. So there's also, this is something I was kind of surprised. I thought while we were down on Batu, there wouldn't be much going on the ship. But there's a lot. There's actually a lunch buffet. Lunch buffet offers many delectable wonders. Grab what you'd like, enjoy lunch.
I'm torn because it's like we're spending so much money for this exclusive experience, And we've been very fortunate that we've been to Galaxy's Edge. We've been to Batu like a million times. Like, I don't want to leave. But then the other part of me is like, I want to see what the transport is like.
I also want to see what the story, because
Yeah.
stuff is going to happen on Batu.
But then part of me is like, I just want to like be at the buffet and like be chilling there. But
yeah. 12:30 to 1, they have a thing called Cantina Chronicles.
Yeah, I want to do that.
It's in the Subway Lounge. It's a unique tasting of exotic, exclusive,
like,
non-alcoholic cocktails.
We have to do that. We have to like, maybe they'll let us go back and forth like multiple times. Gotta go do the whatever, and then we can go back to Batu and then go back.
There's a sign up for droid racing.
Yeah.
So if you have a droid, you can race it. There's also, if you do go to Batu, you do get vouchers, so you can eat at Docking Bay.
Yeah, and I think they give you one drink voucher too, like for alcohol.
So the droid racing tournament has 2 types of model droids accepted. That's BB and R2.
So I can't bring our DJ Rex droid.
Can't bring a mouse droid.
The mouse droid would totally win. Oh, you can also, there's model ship building. We have to do all these things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, you go to Batu and I'll stay on the ship and do the model shipbuilding. So it seems like you can make a model of the...
Yeah, you assemble and decorate your very own model, take home. It could be various ships, famous ships from across the galaxy.
I love that.
And their model kits are available for pre-purchase at the boutique.
Okay, never mind.
So it's not even an included thing. Spock is the most popular card game in the galaxy. Come test your best game strategy against the fellow passengers. Lothcat crew. Porg detention drill.
Detection drill.
Oh, detection drill.
It says sharpen your porg spotting skills in this Lothcat crew activity. So you're basically pretending to be a Lothcat, like searching for porgs. Practice with our crew as they prepare for the common critters of the Outer Rim and search for stowaway. That sounds fun.
I think it's just for kids.
Listen, let me do it.
Now this is fun. This is something that like they regularly do on Disney cruises or cruises of any type. It's called Know Your Co-Pilot.
Oh.
So how well do you think you know your co-pilot? Test the strength of your relationship against fellow travelers.
So it's trivia.
No, it's that like the couple game.
Oh, that's funny. So it's like a game show.
Yeah, it's like they do that on a lot of.
Is this gonna be the best experience of our life?
Maybe.
Oh my god. So for dinner service number 2, it's called Taste Around the Galaxy. And this is going to be a 4-course meal where you get to try different cuisine from around the galaxy, including Kashyyyk, which is the Wookiee planet, Mustafar, Felucia, and Chandrila. Never know if I'm saying that right.
There's a Mustafar-inspired bread service with nitrogen accents.
Nice.
That looks cool. There's a cube of purple bread that comes with blue bantha butter that's made in-house.
This is the one I'm most excited for. It's the blue shrimp. This is like one of the first photos I saw of the food, and I was like, getting that shrimp.
It arrives smoking. This is apparently from the planet Felicia. One of the drinks is called the Host Frost. It comes frozen over in ice. You have to break the ice on top of the drink to drink the frothy blue cocktail inside. So for those of you who are less adventurous or have dietary restrictions, they do have they have vegetarian substitutions. They have standard chicken finger, tip yip, and fries.
I get the vegetarian and the vegan thing, but be adventurous. You're going on this, once in a lifetime adventure. Try the blue shrimp.
And the only other thing that you really need to know about is there's Captain's Table Experience, which is this especially memorable dinner experience featuring extra courses, supposedly the captain's favorite dishes, while seated in the center of the dining room. This costs $30 extra per person. Sounds like it might be worth it because that doesn't seem like it's that bad of a deal, especially now that you've already paid so much getting in there. Problem is there's limited availability. There's only 12 seats per dinner show. That means 2 dinner shows per night, which is 24 seats a night, and then 2 days of the cruise. So only 48 people.
Yeah, it sold out. We tried, but unfortunately we were too slow.
The Halcyon Star Cruiser celebration takes place on the second night.
Mm-hmm.
And in honor of the Halcyon Star Cruiser's history of galactic voyaging, enjoy another awe-inspiring pyrotechnic display featuring very special musical soundtrack. Gather in the atrium and celebrate a successful and memorable cruise.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Guess what? I'm betting you something goes wrong.
know.
This is going to be the climax of the story.
Yeah, so we're going to make sure not to miss that. Sweets and treats. So in the Crown of Crosier dining room, come enjoy late night family beverages and galactic sweets and treats. Love that. It's a little like late night snack.
Yeah. Day 3, there's not much going on. You got to disembark early, before 10 a.m. actually. So you have 2 options for food. There's grab and go breakfast, which is like the one you had the day before, and also the breakfast buffet, which is also
You know your girl's gonna be back at that buffet. I'm gonna be like shoving stuff like in my pockets. They're gonna be like, ma'am.
As for where we're sleeping every night, we've already kind of showed a bunch of concept art of the cabins. They have some actual photos that have been released of what it actually looks like. So you can actually see it here, and each one technically sleeps up to 5 adults. There can be 2 on the primary bed, 2 in the full-length twin bunks, and 1 on a bed that pulls out from a wall. So the bunks look child-sized, but they're actually big enough to hold a 6-foot-tall.
Yeah, we're going with our friend, and he's volunteered to be in the bunk. So, and he's tall, so hopefully he fits.
Yeah. But one question a lot of people have been asking, because there's that view into space here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to be on all night? You can turn it on.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep it on, right? So we can watch it. What if something happens at like 2 a.m.?
Well, apparently there's always something to look at out there.
Yeah.
There's like ships going by, there's planets, if the ship actually goes into hyperdrive from the bridge, so
You could see it?
you will see it in each
What
of
if
the
there's
cabins.
just like a little kid doing that like every 5 seconds, and then we're in the room and it's just like.
So there's a ship boutique which offers all sorts of exclusive merchandise on board.
And we're going to give you a full tour of that, don't worry. We're going to look at every single thing, give you the prices,
Yeah.
probably buy a bunch of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff with the Halcyon logo. There's drinkware, coasters, bottles, stoppers, even a model of the ship, just like there is in every cruise ship.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
They have a line of jewelry with the Halcyon logo, with bracelets, necklace, and earrings. There's home goods. But more importantly, people are excited to...
Another commercial.
It's crispy. It's Arby's.
You're going to get a...
And we're back.
Shop Disney website where you're actually going to be able to buy Star Wars clothes.
Yeah, and you're only allowed to purchase it. You have to sign into your Disney account, and you are not able to check out unless you actually have a reservation for the Star Cruiser. Oh, look, that's going to be us playing Spock.
Yeah. So here's the Jedi Trainer tunic. Looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool. Everything is very expensive, as to be expected. Like, this is $80.
This one I was considering, this Star Wars formal tunic. It looks cool, but look at all the sizes already sold out.
Yeah, and they were selling out, like, within hours of once they first released this, and we were too slow for some of it.
I like the little greeblies.
Yeah, that's
on
awesome.
there.
Hopefully it comes back in stock. Or hopefully they're selling it at the gift shop, so maybe you could get it there.
You say expensive, but $69 for that, I don't think is that bad of a deal.
It's to be expected. These are Disney prices.
This is one that you were excited about.
Yeah, so I actually did purchase this one. I had to go quick. But it's this Star Wars black dress with hood for women is what it says. And it's exclusive to the Star Cruiser. It kind of reminds me of like Leia's dress, but black. You know, it looks slightly evil. So
I will say this is expensive. $150 I think is...
but it's like it's a dress. So what do you expect?
This is something I actually bought because I can see myself wearing this. My favorite color is green. This is an outfit that was worn by Bail Organa in the prequels.
This is dope. I was thinking about getting a matching one. Like, how cool would we be?
I love that stuff on the sleeves there, those details.
It just looks like really good quality, too.
Now, it doesn't come with that shirt in the middle there. You can buy that separately. I did buy it separately. That t-shirt is $69.
You guys, we're going all out for this experience. This is another item that I actually ended up buying. I went a little crazy. I was worried that everything was going to sell out. This is from the Phantom Menace. These are actually like replicas that they wore in the movies, which is kind of interesting. And this is obviously her cloak from episode 1. And I bought it. I'm not sure what I'm going to wear underneath it. Because it is just the cloak. But I wanted lots of stuff with like hoods. And this has a hood, so I was like, bye. It's beautiful.
And then they have a bunch of glove sets, some long gloves, some short gloves.
I didn't buy any of the gloves. I kind of regret it. I wish I did.
They have the Princess Leia dress, which they already have in Galaxy's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
They made a mechanic's outfit.
Yeah, it looks like just like the actual mechanic's outfit.
Yeah, Look at it has a utility belt of sorts. Has the logo on the
So
front.
cool.
It has the Starliner on the back. The best stuff is for kids. Here is a replica of the captain's jacket that is only made for kids. How cool is this?
Yeah, that's something that I wish that they would have made for adults, because I probably would have got that.
I'd be walking around the ship being like, I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Are you more or less excited?
More excited. I am pumped. Like I said, I'm most excited for the food, let's be honest. But seeing the itinerary and seeing all the activities and stuff, it seems like it's going to be jam-packed. Are you excited?
I'm super excited. If you aren't subscribed, hit subscribe below because, like I said, we're going to be bringing you there and showing you everything and trying to experience
as much as we can.
We want to say thank you again to Trade Coffee for sponsoring this video. Head over to drinktrade.com/ordinary to get $20 off your first 3 bags. If you want to see our previous.
All right. Well, thank you, Ordinary Adventures. So, yeah, and if you want more, you want to learn more about it, you can go to Ordinary Adventures, the Dano channel. Fresh Baked. The Sir James video, YouTube video. And a few other YouTube videos that talk about Star Wars. Alright, you guys. So, I'll talk to you later. Oh, so, yeah, I got a Mickey Mouse, lamp. And that you're hearing is, my dog getting water. Well, I gotta go let him out. Well, till next time, guys. Like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and leave me comments. I hope you guys have enjoyed this latest update. I know I have. For the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. And I hope you have tickets. So let me know how things go. I'll be, come March 1st, again, is when they are gonna be, is when that place is gonna go live for the first time. So, and I'll be back to watching a YouTube channel, one of these YouTubes, to bring you live features that happen. Till then, everyone, safe travels.